Then we will discuss about the stateless widget and stateful widgets, and we'll discuss like how to create a custom widget. Okay, so before starting the discussion, first we have to have the knowledge of what is stateless widget and what is stateful widget. So stateless widget means that cannot change state over time. That means if you are using a label or a text, and we are thinking like it this label will not change in the future, then that kind of widget will be a stateless widget. Okay, and if you are using a widget that can change the value, like any text that can be changed in future, or like if you are using a text or a button, then by clicking on this button the text value can be changed. So that kind of widget is comes in stateful widget, that can change the state over time. So here is an example by which you can understand the stateless and stateful widget. Like if I have two text, one is a text view that has the label counting, and it will be same over the time. Like the label will be same as counting, and above uh, above this label I have added a one more text that is a counter, and uh, this counter will have a different value uh, when its state is update. Okay, so this is the counter text is come under the stateful widget. Okay, so let's get start the development. Then uh, just start here. So far we have seen in every example we have created a stateless widget, because there is no, we are not going to update any widgets. uh, so that's why we are using a stateless widget here. Okay, so now I will create another widget that will be a stateful widget. So just type stateful, enter. It will create a stateful widget, and I'm going to give a name, my app stateful. Okay, so this class will extend a stateful widget, and this class has to override a method create state. And here we have a class that is a widget that has a type of stateful. Okay, and this class has a build method, like we have seen so far. In the stateless widget there is a build method. So if we are using as if we are using use a stateless widget, that means your build method will call only one time. Okay, so we cannot change or update the value of any widget inside it. Okay, and if you see, if we use a stateful widget, then in that case this build method will run again and again, where whenever the state of the widget will be changed. Okay, so here we take an example. Like I take a variable here, like in the container we can use a same widget here also. like I'm taking this material theme from here to scaffold. This is scaffold here to here. I'm using same into the state full widget. Okay, then here is a card and there is a text widget and there is a raised button. So we will change this text value when we press a raised button. Okay, so for that, first we will create a variable, like I'm adding a counter here with default value 0. Okay, and whenever the state will change of the widget, then this counter will be increased. Okay, so in the build method we will create a method set state, and here I will update this counter with 1. Okay, so whenever the state will be changed, this set state method will be called. Okay, and then again build method will run again and it will update this counter. So in the text view I'm adding this value here. So counter is an integer and in the text we can add only text value, right, or string value. So if you want to add a variable in the string, then you can use a dollar sign, then curly braces, then counter. Okay, and the next step will be avoid using braces in. Okay, you can remove this brace. Okay, because it's a one variable, then you can only use dollar sign. And when this state will be updated, on the in the when we click the raised button, then we will implement this set state method here. So whenever the button will be pressed, this method will call and this method will update the state. So when this method will call, it will again rerun the build method, this method, and the counter with the updated value of the counter, and this counter is we are using in the text, so it will be update then. Okay, so I'm just removing set state from here and I have added this set state method here. Okay, and I have updated counter variable value with +1. Okay, So you will see the result first. This is the stateful widget, and here we are using stateless. Then I will replace this one to this one, stateful. Then main function will pick the stateful widget, this one. Okay, so I'm going to run this application again. Here you can see the 0 is the value of counter. Okay, and because we are using a stateful widget, so this text value can be updated. Means this text widget state can be updated over the time. So when I click on this, you will see it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have seen like this text can have the changes, the different values. Okay, so if we are using this kind of widget, then we have to use a stateful widget. Okay, if we are using the widget that cannot have changing values, then we can use a stateless widget. So this is the basic difference. And how we will update the value? Then there is a method with the name of set state. So whenever this method will call, this method will run again this build method. And if so we have count, like in this case we have a counter variable. So whenever so the set state method will call, and it update the counter value. Okay, and then build method will run again with the updated value. Okay, so the stateful widget works like this. Uh, it is every time updating the value by calling the build method. So this is the basic difference between stateless and stateful widget. And what this is all about, stateless and stateful widget. And even you can also understand like text is a widget. Now I'm going to discuss about the custom widget. So you can see a text is a widget, raised button is a widget. Okay, so for stateful or stateless widget, we have created a class that is going to extend stateful or stateless widgets. Okay, so like this, by creating a stateless widget or stateful widget, you can create your custom widgets. That is called a custom widgets. My app stateful is a custom widget, and my app is also a custom widget. So this is called a custom widgets, same as text or button or icons, whatever the widgets are existing. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, and please like and comment the video, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.